Good morning, everyone. You joined me on the same day, well, minutes after I've just finished the ending to the last video. I'm in the LS400 that I've just finished, so if you want to check the video on this, go check it out. It was really good. A lot of people seemed to enjoy it, and a lot of people were also not enjoying it. But anyway, this FD, we're bagging that this week, and it's a bit of a weird one because there's nowhere to put the air tank, compressor, etc. because it's basically part race car. So I've got to figure all that out. So join me while we bag an RX7 FD on the channel. Isn't it good round here? Haha, here it be. Now, I don't actually know much about RX7s in general because they're, you know, out of my price range, but this looks so aggressive and the road presence of this thing is absolutely phenomenal. It looks so good. We've got to get an air system in here somewhere, and I'm thinking hanging the tank off the roll cage in the back. Now, it's very, very small inside. Obviously, got the inside of this car. It's very Japanese, and we've got to get a tank in here somewhere, which is it's going to be fun. One last look at it from this side at standard height. Let's see how we get on. Here we go. New ramp in the workshop. So I had this delivered last night. It's a new day now. I'm hoping this one is much better than this one. This one works. It's pretty decent. It's clear floor ramp, really high. So it goes really high. You can open the doors, but it's just a little bit creaky and slow. This one's really slow at going down. I'm not quite sure why. I've never figured that out, but I'm hoping this will then be the new one that sort of works and we use it more regularly. The problem I had with this ramp is I put it in ever so slightly too far that way. So a lot of the time you bring a car in and you have to get your wing mirror basically touching the door as it comes in. So it becomes a bit of a pain to get certain cars on the ramp. And also some idiot painted that wall black, and it was me. And it's really dark on that side of the workshop, but this side I reckon it'll be light all around the workshop. I'm hoping this ramp that goes here where Taylor's E28 is, that's going to be the more regular ramp, and then I can get cars like the Ami on this ramp that can sort of stay there for a long period of time, and I don't have to worry too much about them being immobile. So that's the whole reason of getting an extra ramp. This is the third one I got, but yeah, I'll get another one, and then eventually we'll get another one over there when funds permit. But I'm excited. Gonna try and get this in this week. I've ordered some bolts. I'm waiting for them to turn up. I need to order a drill bit, etc. So yeah, exciting stuff. Back on the FD. Put it on the ramp now. Took me ages to get on the ramp. This kit is massive. This kit is so big, but on the ramp, everything's good. Look at the engine bay. It's bloody lovely in here. I don't know what I'm looking at, but it looks cool. It looks really, really cool. And this is a very decent car. And obviously we're bagging it, which is why this video has begun. And it's all here. So, 3P management, got a line, a loom, tanks. And this is one of those seamless tanks, which you've seen me use before. They got these brackets that hang around it, and then you can sort of like hang it underneath parcel shelves and stuff like that. So I really like these tanks. These are really good. Single 485cc via compressor. I've never seen one of these before, and it comes with this silicone little cap that goes on the end, which I've never seen. Looks pretty decent compared to the other 444s that you get. So excited to try that. And then we got a set of Intermotive bags. Now, I have never used anything from Intermotive at all. So again, I'm looking forward to see how these perform. They look like they should perform pretty well. They're all adjustable bottoms, double bellow bag. They're quite small in diameter, which is always good. Yeah, they come with these fittings as well. These are the rears. This is the front. Should be decent. I've ordered some brackets to bolt onto the cage, and then from these brackets, we're going to build the whole air system to sit off of these brackets. So the tank's going to hang off it, the air compressor and the management and the water trap is all going to hang off the cage. Keep it all in one go, so if you want to remove it, you can literally just pull it off, undo a couple of lines, and you can take it all out in one go. Simple, yeah, it should look pretty decent. So I need to take the seat out to gain access, and obviously strip all the original suspension off it. So let's go. Nice. Such a weird design. The bolt is part of the drop link, and the drop link obviously bolts onto the anti-roll bar. So weird. Now, if you watched the last video on the LS400, which is just there, you know all about adjustable arms, and we've got to put a rear set of adjustable arms on this today. These go just here, like that. And yeah, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Fully adjustable arms on both lower control arms. So the reason we changed those is because all the bushes were gone in the old ones, and well, who doesn't like shiny new parts? Right, seat out, much needed access in the back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in and basically show you that the brackets that I bought are going to hang off this cage. Now they're basically like a pea-shaped lollipop. They've not arrived yet, so I'm going to build this install without them and then hopefully incorporate it at a later date. The brackets we can put wherever we want on this cage, but the tank is obviously a set length, so we want the cage to be holding everything, and I mean everything. So we're going to put the tank on there, and the bracket might come down, have a little L bracket with a triangulated piece, and put the compressor in there and the management. And then I'm thinking 2 bolts up here to hold the bracket, and then a fixed point on the bottom where the compressor sits, and that goes diagonally to the strut brace here and here. So at first I need to measure out to see if the tank is going to fit in this little void here, or we're going to have to bring it in the inside here. I'd like to fit it in this void here, but we'll see what happens. So, boot build. So, management side of things. We got, obviously, management sits there, compressor sits there. These holes here, I'm going to try and put the tank on the back side here, which is why I've left all this excess material here, because the brackets on the cage are going to have to be at like a 45-degree angle. So we're going to bend this at a 45-degree angle. So it basically goes doot, doot, doot. You get what I mean? And then this bit here is also going to go down to finish it. Couple gussets, they'll go along here. I'm going to put a little dimple die in here. So 3, 2, 1. There you go. Dimple die, dimple die. Now I just need to weld it down there. Same again on the other side. And then we have a triangulated management. Obviously I've bent this edge here to finish it off, and that's going to be good. And obviously this will bend as well. Best weld these on so they don't fall off again. That can go there. That can go there. Tank will mount on the back side here. Cage mounts will be on here somewhere. Hopefully they turn up tomorrow and then I can actually mount them properly and put a fold in this edge here and get it all spaced out correctly. But happy with where that's going. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to hang the water trap around here somewhere. I'm not quite sure actually now I said that, but I'll figure out a best place for it. But yeah, it's looking pretty decent. And off camera, I've run all the lines through the car underneath it and they all come through just down here. And then obviously all the management's going to sit there. Put the ignition live in, all the battery wiring goes into the battery box now. And I think to finish this off, I'm going to put lots of holes in here and do all the little dimple dies with this one, just along this edge here, because I think it'll look a little bit nicer. And my cage mounts that bolt onto here, they're turning up in a bit, so I've got to go get those, but I'm going to drill all these. 3, 2, 1. There you go. I think that should put enough strength on this edge. So if you didn't know, dimple dies add a lot of strength into small panels. This is actually 1.5mm thick steel, so it's pretty decent already, but obviously there's a lot of weight hanging off of here. So I wanted this bit here to be strong. And if you see here, it's actually bowed in the middle. So once some weight's on it, it should sort of even itself out. But not only does it look good, it adds strength and rigidity. So win, win, win. So these little cage mounts, they have arrived. So they go onto here. I've got to do some adjustments to make them a little tighter. They've got these little rubber inserts, and I've only got one of them in there at the minute. You can put the other one in, but the bolts they supply are not long enough. So once you've got both the rubbers in, you can't actually, do it up tight. So you need to get some longer bolts in there. But got those in there, so we can then obviously join onto those both sides. So I'm going to drill 2 holes in the top of here, fold this top section, and start getting it in the car. Look at this. I know I need some better hardware at the minute, but look at that. So cool. I really like that. I think that's awesome. So obviously it's propped up there. I just got to make some stays that, come off the chassis brace here, all the way to here. Going to make that a bolt-on application because it'll be easy to assemble. And then that will stop swinging and it'll have some support. And hopefully it all works pretty decently. I'm going to dry fit it, and hopefully this little kink here doesn't need gusseting. If it's too much weight on here and it's like bending there, which I don't think it will be, then I'll put an extra gusset in here like I did like this. But yeah, I think that looks really, really cool. Awesome little thing. Look at the use of space. So sick. This is going to look so cool in the car. It's all come together. It's almost a shame to paint it, really. That's so good. I love it. There it be. All mocked up. So I've made one brace. I'm missing loads of hardware, so I'm literally mocking this up because it's literally 8 o'clock on a Thursday night and this video comes out tomorrow. But obviously this brace bolts into underneath there. It's literally just clear. I just need to put a little bit of a washer just underneath there. And then you can see the drain, which is underneath there, all clear. And yeah, all is well. All the lines can come straight underneath, straight into there. Our water trap can sit on here somewhere. Relay can sit on here somewhere. Yeah, happy with that. It looks really, really cool. And we've still got enough room to get to the switch in the back there, which I'm super happy about. Look at that. It looks so cool. I did a thing. This is all rigged up. I'm gonna open this door. It's rigged up for now. I'm gonna get it on the floor. See what it looks like. Well, I've just jerry-rigged this all up. About to get it off the ramp. Literally all of the lines are obviously absolutely everywhere. Just thought if I bang some air in it, get it on the ramp, and I won't ruin the... Well, I won't cock tease you by the end of the video by not airing the car out on the floor. However, big problem, which I have never seen before. So I just thought I'd show you what's happened. One bag there. One bag there. One bag there. Don't mind the arch line, I've got to put it back up. But one bag there. And if you come around here, no bag right there. That exploded in spectacular fashion. That was so loud. It literally just popped. And yeah, didn't even get it off the ramp. So that is a big issue. Not only is it an issue because the bag split, but it also ruins the end of my video, doesn't it? And then on top of that, I've got customers' cars that I need to get on this ramp today and tomorrow and the next day and the day after, and it's stuck on the ramp with a blown bag, and they've even driven on it. But 90% done, basically. All we need now is a set of bags. Things don't always go to plan, so there you go. I will obviously have to update you at a later date because this video goes up in less than 24 hours and I need to edit, etc. Sorry about that. Technical issues in the Cresswell's garage today. I'm speechless. I've never seen that. It just popped. I had like 110, 120 PSI on it, which a bag should be able to accept like 300 PSI. Just nothing, just popped. Absolutely scared the shit out of me. But there you go. I guess you saw the boot build and whatnot. That's really cool. I'm pretty sure that everyone can say that looks awesome. I think it looks so good. It might seem like we did a massive overkill job there, but like, where's the rest of it gonna go? Like, that tank's like obviously quite big, and here, well, that's where you want to put your boot space really. It's not actually that tall here, so the tank would actually probably be like flush up to here. Then I'd have to make a brace off the top of the tub and probably drill into there. Whereas this, we've drilled one hole for the airline and that is it. And it's so snug in there. Like, I know there's going to be a seat here, but like you can get to everything through the middle here. So if you need to, drain it, relay, everything, it's all here. And it just looks super cool, doesn't it? It looks so good. Obviously, I will paint it, put some new hardware and whatnot in it, and finish off the bracing. But I'll have to do that in another video because, or maybe not another video. It's kind of finished, isn't it? I think that's the problem with filming like this. And if thing doesn't go to plan, and you don't finish the video, like, what am I going to film in the next video? Like, oh, I painted that box, and here it is, aired out, finished. It's not worth a whole video, is it? So it's kind of like you just have to throw it into another video. And if you're watching this and think, I want to see the finished result, you'll have to go and find it, which is probably annoying for some people and they won't go and find it. So yeah, I don't know, it's really annoying, but I'm happy with the way that looks. Like, as overkill as that may be, it makes the most logical sense and the best use of all the space and whatnot. It's really, really cool. Craig told me not to go too crazy with it, but it just makes sense. It's strong, it looks good, and it uses up as little space as it possibly can, and it's accessible, and it ticks all the boxes. So I'm super happy the way it's turned out. Obviously, I'll finish it off, and I will throw a couple of snippets in another video when it is done, which is really annoying. It's bank holiday weekend now, so I can't even get like a new bag by tomorrow, I'll say. It's not gonna happen, so yeah, I'll figure it out. Just disappointing ending. Sorry, guys. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like it, do all that stuff. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Also, while we're on the topic of this car here, it actually divided a lot of opinions. You either loved this car or you absolutely hated it. And it's quite a lot of you didn't like it, and I appreciate that. Obviously, it is well on the extreme side. I absolutely understand that. It's this channel is mainly what I get up to, my custom cars, customers' cars, and just showing you sort of what I'm doing and what the growth of the channel has, and etc. etc. And I grew up doing like stunty cars my whole life, so I like this sort of thing, and you will see this occasionally, but this is definitely 100% on the extreme end. So I appreciate anyone that left a comment anyway, because yeah, it's still nice to see it, because a lot of people said, I don't like it, but I appreciate what's gone into it, and I like those sorts of comments. There's a lot of people that just really did not like it at all, but it's not for everyone. I like it, and I appreciate everyone sticking around and bearing with me if they didn't like it. So yeah, anyway, see you later.